Namaste, friends. Today I want to share with you what I consider to be one of the ultimate Hatha Yoga sequences. It's a very powerful practice for creating harmony and balance within the nervous system and cultivating a deep state of presence, which is in fact the definition of Hatha Yoga. Because the format of the last class was so well received, I've decided to do the same thing with this one. So I've made a long class. It's actually the longest video I've ever uploaded to YouTube, not including the 4-hour live stream I did in November. And in this way, you can customize the class to suit your needs. It can be as short as a 15-minute meditation. It can be an hour-long asana class. Or you can go for the full experience, which is around 2 hours and 20 minutes. I know some of you like to do these long ones, so I really hope to hear how you experience the full program. But don't feel committed to do all of it. We're going to go through a really classical Hatha Yoga sequence, meaning we'll be doing warm-up, asana, Pranayama, and meditation. And the focus of this entire class is going to be on Pratyahara. Pratyahara is drawing the awareness in, drawing in of the senses. Like I always say, close your eyes, turn inside. As we draw our attention inward, we want to focus on our breath and try to slow it down. Try to stay relaxed throughout this entire practice. We're going to be doing a lot of things that stimulate us, that wake up the energy. And we try to slow it down using our breath, using our awareness. And in this way, we're cultivating that state of balance within the nervous system. So we'll start, as we do every class, with the warm-ups. You got two options for warm-ups. We've got the spinal warm-up series, which is my personal favorite go-to, especially if I'm waking up and I'm working with a cold, stiff, or sore body. It's great. I really practice this one all the time. And I encourage you, if you've only got a short amount of time, this warm-up sequence is amazing. We'll follow that by 12 rounds of the Sun Salutation. Remember, everything's optional. You can do just 6 rounds of Sun Salutation if you want. But make sure you do at least some warm-up. Even if you're going to skip the asana section and go right to Pranayama, it's better if you warm up the body because you open the energy channels and you make the body open to receive more prana, and that's what really makes your Pranayama, your expansion of your inner battery, that much more effective. After the warm-up section, we've got the asana section. Now we're going to focus primarily on backbends in this class. Backbends are so powerful asanas with so many benefits. They're actually the group of asanas that I struggled the most with when I started. So maybe that's why I'm so drawn to this class. But backbends are great for lifting the energy, for stoking the inner fire, for opening the heart, developing compassion. They're super energizing practices. And in this way, we're going to use them to create that balance by doing a series of backbends. And you'll see as we go deeper and deeper into the backbends, we become more and more open to our energy. This is because backbends have a certain effect on the adrenal glands. When we do a backbend, it puts a little pressure, it squeezes our adrenals and releases adrenaline through the body. So you'll feel as we go deeper, you might even feel the first backbend, this little bit of tingles and energy in the body. But you'll feel as we go deeper, more and more energy is coming. And this is where it's your intention to breathe into it, to slow it down and to allow that energy to flow through your body. It's very healing, it's very nourishing, and this energy is intelligent. It's going to go exactly where you need in your body for healing and for expansion. After all the backbends, and a special note here, as we're going deeper and deeper into backbends, you might have this tendency to want to counter. You want to forward fold right away. But we want to try to go deeper and deeper into the backbend without countering. Imagine you've got like a fork and you bend it one way, and then at the end you bend it back. It's good. But if you take the fork and you bend back and forth like this, you weaken the fork. It's kind of a metaphor for we don't want to do that with the spine, at least in this class. We want to go very deep only into the backbend before countering. Of course, if you really feel like it's pain or you can counter, you can finish at that point and go to there will be a section of countering asanas at the end. You can jump ahead to Savasana at any point. It's really your practice. And this is what I want to encourage through this series, that you start to understand how we put the yoga classes together so that you can practice in your own way, in touch with yourself. Like I said in the last video, you'll get the most benefit when this practice is your own. I love to be your teacher. I really love to share these practices with you. But ultimately, you are your own guru. You are your own guide, and you will go the farthest when you're listening to yourself and seeing like, what do I need today? So that's what I want to start to try to teach you here in these members videos, is a little bit about how I can make it my own. So I'm going to put in the timeline all these different sections. You can check it out. After the asana, the backbending section, there will be a counter and closing asanas where we will do some forward folds to counter the backbend, and then we'll do a couple inversions. And then there will be a shavasana, because after all of this, you're going to need to relax and allow that energy to settle before we continue with the practice. Of course, if you want to close there, you can. If you want to continue, we'll be going on to some pranayama. I will introduce all the pranayamas a little bit, but I think you'll be aware of them by now. And then we'll finish with a 15-minute silent meditation focusing on the breath. And wow, if you make it all the way to the end, I really want to hear your experience in the comment section. Please let me know. This is a practice that's really dear to my heart. It's what I started out early in my journey with. And I didn't practice for a long time because I got so much into the Kundalini. Why am I calling this Hatha Yoga instead of Kundalini? Because, I mean, somehow in my mind it's all Kundalini Yoga, because ultimately all the different yogic practices you do are to awaken this energy and expand consciousness. But because we're not focusing on chakras, we're not focusing specifically on moving energy, we're just focusing on the posture and breathing into it and relaxing the nervous system. To me, it really fits the definition of Hatha Yoga, creating balance in the nervous system and a state of presence. Well, that's all I have to say. I hope you enjoy the practice. I hope you have a beautiful experience. Please let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Also, if you enjoy this sort of teaching about the practice before the practice, if it doesn't interest you, we can just do practices. But if you do find some value in this, let me know and I'll include it. Maybe I can start to make separate videos where I explain more about how to practice, and then other videos where we just practice. Let me know it's for you. You know, I hope that you get some value out of this. I hope you have a beautiful class. Grab your mat and let's get ready to go.
Go!
We will begin today's class in a comfortable seated position. So find your seat, whatever that is for you. Pressing the seat down, reaching the crown of the head up, shoulders back and down so the heart is open, soft and relaxed. Close the eyes, turn inside. Take a deep inhalation through the nose. Open the mouth inside out. And as you exhale, soften your body. Relax the mind. Again, deep inhalation through the nose. And side out. Softening further into the present moment. One more time. Deep inhalation. This time we hold it. Inhale. Sniff in even more. Hold it and relax the body. Relax any tension in the face, the hips, the chest. Hold the breath and relax. For 3, 2, 1. Side out. Sitting with the eyes closed. Cultivate a state of interiorization, of Pratyahara, drawing your awareness from the outer world to the inner reality. Observe what's going on within you, in your body, your energy. And begin to follow the breath. Feel the breath into the nose, down to the belly, and from the belly, up the throat and out the nose. Witnessing the breath, keeping it slow and steady, calm and deep. Throughout our entire practice, we want to stay interiorized. We want to cultivate this state of Pratyahara throughout each part of the practice, witnessing how each practice affects us. Witnessing the effect on the heart, the cardiovascular system, the energy, the nervous system. Staying aware, present, constantly coming back to the center, back to the breath, constantly calming down the nervous system, no matter how much stimulation arises. In this calm, centered space, I leave it open to you to set whatever intention you like today. Be it for your health, your wellness, your emotions and love, or for spiritual evolution. Setting whatever intention resonates with you. Holding that intention in your heart throughout the practice. And take a deep inhalation. And as you exhale, gently coming back. Again, I welcome you to today's class. We're going to start in a standing position. So slowly, gently, staying interiorized, make your way up to standing. Beautiful. Now remember, you've got the option for the warm-up. Right now we're going to do the spinal warm-up, but if you want to skip ahead to the Sun Salutations, you can do so. Make sure you do at least one of the warm-ups. For the spinal warm-up, we're going to stand with the feet parallel, nice and tall, pressing down into the heels, reaching up to the crown, nice long spine. Arms by the sides. We're going to inhale, sweeping the arms up overhead. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms to the ceiling. And exhale the hands to the top of the head. A bit of coordination here. We're going to inhale, coming up on the toes, reaching up with the palms, stretching up. And then we're going to exhale, lowering, so the hands touch the head when the heels touch the floor. Coordinating the breath, moving, balancing. And exhale, lowering. 3 more times, really stretching up. Exhale, lowering. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Last one, stretching as much as you can. Exhale to lower and release the arms. Beautiful. Take a moment to experience that. Close your eyes and see what it is, just to wake up the breath, wake up the body, balancing, stimulating the mind. Beautiful. For the second exercise, we inhale the arms up to shoulder height. And we're going to exhale, twisting to the left. Left hand comes to the sacrum, right hand to the left shoulder. Keep both feet flat on the floor. Inhale to center. And to the other side. Exhale, twisting to the right. Right hand to the sacrum. Left hand to the right shoulder. Inhale, center. 2 more times to each side. Exhale, twisting. Close your eyes, go inside. Feel the spine twisting the whole way. Inhale, center. Exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale, center. 1 more time to each side. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. And release. Eyes closed, attention inside. Noticing tiny vibrations as we massage the central channel. Beautiful. If you know the Ujjayi breath, I encourage you to use it throughout this whole warm-up. Slight contraction in the throat so you can hear the breath and really keep your awareness internalized. We're going to do forward folding now, same position with the feet. Feet hip distance apart, standing nice and tall. We're going to inhale the arms up overhead. Staying nice and long, we exhale, reaching forward, 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 all the way down. Coming as deep as is comfortable. Then we reverse that action, bend the knees slightly, inhale, reaching all the way up. 2 more times, exhale, diving forward, all the way down. Inhaling back up. Stretching the whole back of the body. Exhale down. Stretching the spine, the legs, the nervous system. Inhaling back up. And release. Lower the arms. Eyes closed, attention inside. Witnessing the effect of each action along the way. Beautiful. Gently coming back. You can step the feet just a little bit wider, maybe shoulder distance apart. We're going to do a forward fold and a twist now. So again, inhale the arms up to shoulder height. And exhale the left hand to the right ankle. Twist and look up to the right hand. Inhale back up to center. Exhale right hand down to the left ankle, left arm up. Inhale center. Close your eyes and internalize for the next 2. Exhaling down. Really feel the spine twisting, the lower back releasing. Inhale center. Exhaling down to the left. Inhale center. 1 more time to each side. Flowing with the breath. Last one. Inhale, center, and release. Eyes closed, attention inside. A moment to appreciate what's moving within you. Beautiful. Again, feet are hip distance apart. We're going to inhale the arms up to shoulder height, palms forward. Keep the feet flat on the floor. Pull the arms back so the chest stays open. Now again, take a deep inhalation. Feet flat on the floor, chest open. Exhale, twist to the left. Keep that right arm pulled back. Feel this twist in the upper spine. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Left arm stays open, twisting high between the shoulder blades. Inhale, center. 2 more times to each side. Center. To the right. Center. To the left. Center. Last one to the right. Center. And release. Feel the softening of the nervous system. How much the body appreciates these gentle stretches coordinated with movement. Beautiful. Gently coming back. We're going to do our first back bend. Now remember, the asana section is going to be focused a lot on back bend. So be aware with just this little back bend, the energy that rises, the little bit of adrenaline that's released. Again, feet hip distance parallel, hands to the hips. Take a deep inhalation. Keeping the spine nice and long. Exhale, diving forward all the way down. Reversing the action, lift the head, inhaling all the way up to standing. Then send the hips forward and exhale, arching back. Drop the head back. Then lift the chin first. Inhale to center. And release. Relax. Eyes closed, attention inside. Feeling tiny vibrations as we wake up the inner energies. Back bends are very stimulating, releasing adrenaline, bringing fresh vitality, dynamic energy. Keep the mind calm and interiorized and witness. We're going to do that 2 more times. Hands to the hips, a deep inhalation. Exhale, diving forward. Inhaling all the way up to standing. Send the hips forward and exhale as you arch back. Inhale to center. And release and relax. Witnessing inside. Notice the breath, notice the heart rate. Keep it calm. Keep it steady. Again, hands to the hips, deep inhalation. Exhale, diving forward. Inhaling all the way up. Exhale, arching back. Inhale to center. And release and relax. Eyes closed, attention inside. Feeling that energy moving, waking up, keeping the heart rate down, slow and steady. Gently coming back. Now we're going to wake up the sides of the body. Again, feet hip distance, hands to the hips. Exhale, leaning over to the right, stretching the left side of the body. Inhale, center. Exhale, leaning over to the left, stretching the right side of the body. Inhale, center. Again, leaning to the right. Inhale, center. To the left. Inhale, center. Go a little bit deeper. Kick your hips to the left as you lean over to the right. Inhale, center. Last one, hips to the right as you lean left. Inhale, center. And release. Eyes closed inside. Beautiful. Next, we're going to do a rotation for the spine. I believe you may have done this already. Anyway, we'll do it together. Inhale, hands to the hips. Exhale, diving forward, keeping both feet flat on the floor. From here, we begin to inhale, rotating towards the left. Send the hips forward as you arch back. And exhale, rotating towards the right, all the way down. When you hit the bottom, we switch directions. Inhaling right. Send the hips forward as you arch back. Exhaling left and down. When you hit the bottom again, we come straight up through center. Inhale. Exhale, release, relax. Eyes closed, attention inside. Feeling the effect along the spine, along the nervous system, the central channel. Beautiful. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, hands to the hips, nice and tall. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, rotating towards the left. Hips go forward as you arch back. Exhaling towards the right, all the way down. Switching directions, inhaling right and back. Exhaling left and down. When you hit the bottom, straight up through center. Release and relax. Eyes closed, attention inside. Witnessing. Beautiful. The spine is nice and open now. The nervous system's open. We're going to do a little bit for the neck. Drop the chin to the chest. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the head back. Inhale, center. Exhale, the left ear to the left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, center. Those four directions again. Forward. Center. Back. Center. left, center, right, center. Now turn your head to the left, exhale, looking over the left shoulder. Inhale, center. To the right. Inhale, center. One more time to each side, exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. And we do neck rotations. Drop the chin to the chest. Inhale, rotating towards the right, around back. Exhale, left and forward. We're going to do 5 rotations each direction. Inhaling as you come back. Exhaling as you come forward. Releasing any tensions in the area of the neck. And after your 5th round, switch directions. Beautiful. After you've finished 5 in each direction, standing with the eyes closed, attention inside. Feeling the opening of energy in the area of the neck. Beautiful. We just got a few more in this warm-up sequence. Next is for all the joints, knees, ankles, hips. We're going to stand, feet parallel. We're going to inhale up on the heels, arms reaching out in front, palms forward, facing down. And we're going to exhale, bending the knees, squatting down. Just going as deep as is comfortable for you. If you have some knee troubles, you don't have to go all the way. Then inhaling back up. And exhale, release. It's another balancing posture, so focus the gaze for balance. Again, inhale up. Staying high on the toes, exhaling to squat down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One more time, full awareness. And release. Feeling the effects throughout the nervous system, cardiovascular system, staying calm and interiorized. Moving to the wrist, bend the left elbow, holding the left wrist with the right hand. Inhale to spread the fingers wide. Exhale, make a fist over the thumb, and we begin to rotate in a clockwise direction. Finding the full range of motion of the wrist, relaxing this joint that we have such a tendency to overlook. Very important for our down dog, arm balances, arthritis, just for general maintenance of our beautiful body. And inhale, spread the fingers wide, stretch the palm. Again, exhale, fist over the thumb, and we go counterclockwise, opposite direction. In full range of motion. Any little clicks or pops are completely okay. Try to relax it, soften. Keep breathing. You don't need to hold your breath here. And again, deep inhalation. Stretch the palm, stretch the fingers. Release and relax. Close the eyes for a second and just witness the difference between the left wrist and the right wrist. The effect, taking just a moment to work with one joint. Let's switch sides now, bending the right elbow, supporting the wrist with the left hand. Inhale, spread the palm. Exhale, fist over the thumb, and we start clockwise. Close your eyes, go inside, and feel the full rotation of this precious joint. Beautiful. Spread the fingers. Inhale, open the palm. Again, exhale, fist over the thumb, and counterclockwise. Beautiful. Inhale, open, and release. We've got one more joint we're going to focus on. Again, it involves a bit of balance, so fix your gaze ahead of you for support. We're going to first balance on the right leg, shifting the weight to the right. Inhale the left knee up in front and interlace the fingers under the knee. Of course, you can use a wall for support if you need. And in this position, we're going to rotate the ankle in a clockwise direction. Another beautiful joint that we can often overlook in our practice. Take time to go deep here. You can try to close your eyes and interior your eyes, but it's often very difficult to balance with the eyes closed. Focus more on the movement and releasing any tension. And switch directions, rotating the opposite direction. Full range of motion of the ankle joint. Beautiful. We're going to straighten and bend the knee a couple times to release and return to standing. We'll do the same on the other side, shifting the weight to the left foot. Inhale the right knee up, supporting, fix the gaze for balance, and rotate in a clockwise direction. Wow, I tell you, I never notice how sore my wrists and ankles are or how tight they are until I actually start to do these exercises. It always feels so good to me. Beautiful. Switch directions, opposite direction. And straighten and bend the knee a couple times to release and arrive to standing. Close the eyes. Turn the attention inside and just witness your state of being now. Comfort and pleasant feelings throughout the nervous system. How happy your body is to take care. Beautiful. And now we'll get ready to perform 12 rounds of the Sun Salutation. So making your way to the front of the mat, if you're not there already. Standing nice and tall, pressing down to the heels, reaching up to the crown of the head. Bring the hands together in front of the chest. Take a deep inhalation. A relaxing exhalation. And inhale, reaching the arms up and back. Send the hips forward as you arch backwards. Exhale, diving all the way down. Step the left leg back, left knee to the mat, sink into the hips, and inhale, open the chest, open the heart, look up. Then exhale back to plank. Pelvis is tucked, nice strong plank. Take a deep inhalation. And exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Elbows hug the ribs. From here, pressing forward, inhale forward into Cobra pose. Shoulders down, heart is open. And exhale back into down dog. First down dog of the day, so take a moment to walk it out. Bending one knee, pressing the opposite heel down, waking up the back of the legs, rocking the hips, rocking the shoulders, connecting with your body where it is now. Making your way into stillness. Make sure the fingers are spread wide. The whole hand is pressing to the mat to support the wrists. Reaching up to the tailbone, pressing the heart to the mat. With the next inhalation, we step the left foot forward. Right knee down, sink into the hips. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale, stepping forward, forward fold. Bend the knees slightly. Inhale, reaching all the way up, arching back, hips forward. And exhale, hands to the heart. Eyes closed, attention inside. Witnessing the effect of this first sun salutation. Effect on the body, the muscles, the joints, cardiovascular system, nervous system. Staying internalized as we start to raise the energy. Let's prepare for the second round, standing nice and tall. Deep inhalation. Relaxing exhalation. And inhaling up and back. Press into the heels, reach through the fingers, arching back. Exhale, diving all the way down. This time the right leg goes back, right knee to the mat. Sink into the hips, open the heart. And exhale back into plank pose. Nice strong plank, pressing back through the heels, reaching up to the crown. Take a deep inhalation. And exhale, lowering knees, chest and chin to the mat. Pressing into the hands, inhale through to Cobra. Shoulders down, away from the ears, heart open. Exhale back into down dog. Again, pausing here, taking a moment to walk it out, whatever feels nice. After this, we'll just be flowing through down dog, so take these final moments to connect with your body in this way. Making your way to stillness, pressing into the hands, the heels, reaching up to the tailbone. With the next inhalation, the right foot steps forward, left knee to the mat, sink into the hips, open the chest. Exhale, stepping forward, forward fold. Inhaling all the way up and back, arching back, chest is open. And exhale, hands to the heart. Eyes closed, attention inside. Feeling the effect of this second sun salutation. Further awakening of the physical body. Awakening of the heart and lungs. Beautiful. Let's begin again. Standing nice and tall, deep inhalation. Relaxing exhalation. And inhaling up and back. Exhale, diving down. Left foot steps back, knee to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, back to plank. Deep inhalation. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to the mat. Inhale through to Cobra. Exhale, back to down dog. Left foot steps forward, right knee down. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling all the way up and back. Exhale, hands to the heart. Again, deep inhalation. Relaxing exhalation. And inhale up and back. Exhale, diving down. Right foot steps back, knee to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, back to plank. Deep inhalation in plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to the mat. Pressing in the hands, inhale to Cobra. Exhale, back into down dog. Right foot steps forward, inhale. Left foot steps forward, exhale. Inhaling all the way up and back. And exhale, hands to the heart. Eyes closed, attention inside. Witness. Keep the awareness within and see what's moving, what's vibrating, what's pulsing, thumping, calling out to you. For the next two sun salutations, we're going to hold the breath as we step to plank and exhale to lower down. So we'll take one breath out of the sequence. Standing nice and tall, deep inhalation. Relaxing exhalation. And inhaling up and back. Exhale, diving down. Left foot steps back, inhale. Hold the breath, step to plank. And exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale to Cobra. Exhale to down dog. Left foot steps forward, inhale. Right foot steps forward, exhale. Inhale up and back. Exhale, hands to the heart. We go immediately into the next one. Inhaling up and back. Exhale, diving down. Right foot steps back, knee to the mat, inhale. Hold the breath, step to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to Cobra. Exhale to down dog. Right foot steps forward, inhale. Left foot steps forward, exhale. Inhaling up and back. And exhale, hands to the heart. Eyes closed, attention inside. Feeling the effect of these 6 sun salutations. Waking up the body, the energy, the heart rate. Remember, throughout this entire class, whenever the heart's beating, try to slow it down. Come back to the breath. Slow, deep breaths. In this way, we're creating this harmony of the nervous system, waking it up, energizing, activating that adrenaline, the fight or flight response, and using our consciousness, our awareness, to come back down, back into the parasympathetic, back into the relaxing, present, internalized state. Beautiful. We're going to do 6 more sun salutations non-stop this time. Standing nice and tall, deep inhalation, relaxing exhalation. And let's begin. Inhaling up and back. Exhale, diving down. Left foot steps back, knee to the mat, inhale. Hold the breath, step to plank, lower down, exhale. Inhale to Cobra. Exhale to down dog. Left foot steps forward, inhale. Right foot steps forward, exhale. Inhaling up and back. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhaling up and back. Exhale, diving down. Right foot steps back, inhale. Step to plank, lower down, exhale. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps forward, inhale. Left foot steps forward, exhale. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, hands to the heart. Again, inhale, up and back. Exhale, diving down. Left foot steps back, inhale. Hold the breath, step to plank, lower down, exhale. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left foot forward. Right foot forward. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, diving down. Right foot steps back, inhale. Hold the breath, step to plank, exhale. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward. Left foot forward. Inhale up and back. Exhale, hands to the heart. 2 more. Inhale up and back. Exhale, diving down. Left foot steps back. Step to plank, lower down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left foot forward. Right foot forward. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Last one, inhaling up. Exhaling down. Right foot steps back. Step to plank, lower down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward. Left foot forward. Inhale up and back. Exhale, hands to the heart. Eyes closed. Tension turned inside. Witnessing the effect of these 6 Sun Salutations. Stimulation of the inner energies. And work with your breath to calm it down. Slow it down. Stay in your center. And gently coming back. We're going to move into the asana portion of our class now, where we're going to be holding each pose for 5 breaths. We're not going to be timing it and doing it for a certain amount of minutes, but 5 long, deep breaths. Within the pose, with each breath, try to relax deeper into the pose. Try to breathe into the tension and soften. We'll start with a forward fold, and then we're going to go immediately into our back bends. Each back bend is going to tap that much more into our energy. So in the back bend, try to relax. In the space between the back bends, try to relax. Keep the awareness internalized. This is how we'll have the greatest benefit on our nervous system, our mind, our capacities to handle this energy. Okay, we're going to start with Padahastasana. So the feet are parallel, but 1 fist distance apart. Standing nice and tall, pressing into the heels. We inhale the arms up, make some elongating movements, and then we're going to exhale, diving forward, all the way down to wherever is comfortable for you. And we take 5 long, deep breaths, in and out through the nose. Softening deeper into the pose with each breath. I highly encourage you to use the Ujjayi breath, slight contraction at the back of the throat. Beautiful, bend the knees slightly, slowly inhaling back up. Eyes closed, tension inside, witnessing the effect on your inner world. Forward folds are generally very soothing, relaxing to the nervous system. As you know, they work with Muladhara chakra, restoring our vitality. One more thing I want to say is that as we go into these back bends, you might have the urge to counter, to do a forward fold to release the spine. It's recommended to just keep doing the back bends and then counter at the end. Instead of going forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, we go back, 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 and then we will counter at the end. Of course, if it's really uncomfortable, don't do that. You can counter whenever you need. You can stop whenever you need and skip ahead to the Pranayama, Savasana meditation, whatever you like. Let's prepare now for our back bending sequence. We'll come down to the floor. So we'll be starting with different variations of the Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. We're going to do 5 different versions of it, each held for 5 breaths with 5 breaths of relaxation in between. The 5 different hand positions will be above the head, sort of like antlers. Second one will be beside the ears, then under the shoulders, beside the breasts, and the last one will be down by the waist. So in this way, we're going deeper and deeper into the spine with each one. With each breath, we try to relax into it. And then after that, we'll move into a Shalabhasana variation. I'll explain that when we get there. So come down to lying on your belly. The resting position in between the poses, we will have the chin on the mat and the hands palms down by the hips. So this is our resting position where we will stop to breathe for 5 breaths in between each pose. So come into this pose now, hands by the hips, chin on the mat. Take a deep inhalation, a relaxing exhalation, and really try to soften the spine here. Try to relax into this pose. Beautiful. To prepare for our first position, we're going to bring the forehead to the mat, and we're going to bring the hands above the heads, like antlers. From here we exhale, and we inhale, pushing into the hands, coming up into Cobra. Shoulders are down, heart is open, 5 deep breaths. Use the Ujjayi Pranayama. Try to soften the spine into it. 3 more breaths. To release, take a deep inhalation. And we exhale, lowering. Bring the forehead to the mat, hands by the hips, and chin on the mat. And just witness the effects of this first Cobra pose. Breathing along the spine, relaxing any energies that have awakened. Soften into the pose before the next one. Beautiful. We'll prepare for the next version. Again, bring the forehead to the mat. This time the hands are beside the ears. Take a deep inhalation. Exhale. And as you inhale, press into the hands, coming up. Soften into the pose for 5 deep breaths. And to release, take a deep inhalation. And exhale, lowering down, forehead to the mat. Hands by the hips, chin on the mat. And release and relax. Notice if any tensions accumulated along the spine. Breathe specifically into that space and relax into it. Beautiful. We'll prepare for the third position. Again, bring the forehead to the mat. Hands are directly under the shoulders this time. Elbows hug the sides. Exhale. And pressing into the hands, inhaling up. Shoulders down. Breathing. It might be that you can't straighten the arms anymore. It's okay, you can keep the elbows bent. We never want to push, especially in these back bending poses. We want to be able to relax into it. They have a big effect of awakening the nervous system. So we don't want to go over our limit. We want to find that limit and ride just on the comfortable side of it. Throughout the whole pose, softening, being aware of that release of energy. And deep inhalation. And exhale, lowering down, forehead to the mat, hands by the hips, chin on the mat. Breathing, eyes closed, attention inside. Maybe you're starting to feel some energy waking up, some adrenaline being released. Come back to the breath. Use long, slow, deep breathing to soften the physical body, lower the heart rate, and allow this energy to disperse throughout your being. Beautiful. Let's prepare for our fourth variation. We're going to bring the hands just beside the breasts, low down next to the chest, forehead on the mat. Exhale, pressing into the hands. Inhale up into Cobra. Hips might come off the floor. Keep the shoulders rolled back. Slow, deep breathing. Witness where the effort is, where the tension is. Breathe into it. And deep inhalation. Exhale, lowering out of the pose. Forehead to the mat. Hands by the hips. Chin on the mat. Tension inside, breathing, softening and relaxing. The energy that we're awakening through this class is super vitalizing, healing, restorative. And the beauty is, once the energy is awakened, it knows where to go. You don't have to do anything but relax. Soften the body and allow this intelligent energy to move where it's needed. We have one more variation of the Cobra. This one might be a little more challenging. We're going to bring the hands down by the waist. Forehead on the mat. Exhale. And inhale, coming up. And exhale, relaxing into it. See what's engaging and try to soften. Keep the arms strong, back relaxed. Beautiful, deep inhalation. And exhale, relax and lower. Forehead to the mat. Hands by the hips. Chin on the mat. Relaxing. Witnessing the effect of these 5 variations of the Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Feeling the elongation of the spine, awakening of the inner energies, relaxing into it. Beautiful. From this position, with the hands where they are and the chin on the mat, we're going to do a one-legged version of Shalabhasana, the locust pose. From here, we bring the legs close to each other, we bend the right knee, and we're going to inhale, lift the left leg up and set it on top of the right foot. Ideally, the thigh is on the foot, so we're not placing pressure on the knee. Chin stays on the mat. Breathe here, relaxing the hip, relaxing the lower back. 5 deep breaths. Beautiful. Inhale to lift the left leg. And exhale to release the pose. Let's take one breath here to relax. And we'll move to the other leg. This time bending the left knee. Inhale the right leg up and place it on top of the left foot. Keep the leg straight, the lifted leg straight. 5 deep breaths. Relaxing the right hip down towards the floor. Relaxing the low back. And deep inhalation, lift the leg, and exhale, lowering out of the pose. Take a moment here to relax. Feel that energy building around the sacrum. Waking up this energy from the base of the spine. Beautiful. Now make sure you can look at the screen. I'm going to demonstrate the hand position for the next variation. So we're going to do 3 versions of Shalabhasana, the one-legged version we just did. We're going to do 3 more with different hand positions. The first hand position will be, see, I'm being careful to not counter my spine now. First hand position will be the hands folded on the pubic bone for support, and then we'll lift both legs up for 5 breaths. Second position will be the fists underneath the thighs. You can do palms down or palms up, whatever's more comfortable for you, but that's for support. And then the third version will be unsupported with the palms by the hips. And the difference here now is that we're going into active back bends. So far they've been kind of passive, where gravity is doing the work. Now they're going to be active, where our muscles and our intention is going to be doing the work. So see the difference in how the energy moves as we put more effort into these back bends. So again, on the floor, hands by the hips. For the first variation, we're going to fold our hands underneath the pubic bone. So holding just the pubic mound, legs are together, straight back, point the toes. Exhale and inhale, lifting both legs up. Relax into the pose, keep the legs lifted. 5 long, deep breaths. Take a deep inhalation, lift the legs high. And exhale, relax, release. Release the hands. Palms down by the hips. Close the eyes, the tension inside. Feel the energy awakening at the base of the spine. And breathe into it. Softening any tension. Slowing the heart rate. Feeling the activation of the sympathetic nervous system and moving to the parasympathetic. Calm, relaxed, internalized. Beautiful. Let's prepare for our next variation, where we're going to place fists underneath the thighs. Again, palms down or up, whichever is more comfortable for you. Reach the toes long behind the back. Exhale and inhale, lift the legs up. And hold and breathe. Deep inhalation. And exhale, relax. Release the hands. Eyes closed, attention inside. Breathing. Witness the energy release. Soften into it. We have one more variation of the locust pose, Shalabhasana. Hands stay exactly where they are. Pressing back through the toes. Exhale. And inhale, lifting the legs up. Hold and breathe. Keep trying to lift the legs up. Keep breathing. And deep inhalation. And exhale to release and relax. Eyes closed, attention inside. Witness this beautiful energy flowing through your being. If the heart rate is up, slow it down. As we're starting to get quite deep into the backbends, if at any point you need to pause the video, take a break. If your heart rate goes up too much that you can't slow it down, it's okay. It's just a big release of adrenaline. Take a moment. You can always jump ahead to Savasana, or you can just rest and come back when you feel ready. It's your practice. We have one more posture on the belly here. It's going to be Dhanurasana, the bow pose. Bend both knees, reaching back to grab the ankles. Drop the forehead to the mat. Exhale. And as you inhale, press the ankles into the hands, lifting up as high as you can, breathing. Deep inhalation. And exhale, release. You can bring your hands forward, make a pillow for your forehead. And witness. Soften into the energy. Soften into the moment. Beautiful. Gently coming back. We're going to bring the hands by the chest, tuck the toes, slide the knees forward to our knees, chest, and chin position. And we're going to push up with the hands. We don't want to counter yet, so we're not going to child's pose. We're going to come up to kneeling. Very careful with the back. It's very open now. We're going to do 2 kneeling positions, 2 versions of Ustrasana, the camel pose. So come up to kneeling. Hopefully my head's not cut. It should be in the camera still. And knees are hip distance apart. You can have the feet flat or you can tuck the toes. We're just going to bring the hands to the lower back, to the sacrum. And we're going to arch back, send the hips forward, arch back, drop the head if you like. 5 breaths. Lift the chin, inhale back up, and relax. Stay in this kneeling position, close the eyes, witness inside. If the heart is beating, slow it down. If you want to rest down on the heels, you can. We have 1 more kneeling back bend, and then we have 3 more laying. 3 more opportunities to wake the energy and relax into it. Let's come back up to the knees. If you like, you can repeat what we just did, or you can do one of the versions of the full camel. You can tuck the toes, place the hands on the heels and arch back, or you can untuck the toes, whichever is most comfortable for you, whichever is in your practice. Coming into any of the 3 variations, open the chest, drop the head back, and breathe. Keep sending the hip forward, keep the heart open. Lift the chin first. Inhale, coming back up. And relax. Stay high on the knees for a moment. Feel the energy move. And releasing down to the heels. Beautiful. I imagine you can feel some energy moving. We're going to very carefully extend the legs out in front. Again, we don't want to counter yet. And we're going to make our way down to lying on the back. Careful, gentle. Be aware that we've put a lot of work into the spine at this point. So the first pose we're going to do on our back is Situ Bandha Sarvangasana, or the bridge pose. We want the feet flat on the floor, hip distance, or possibly a little bit wider. And we want to be able to just graze the heels with the thumbs. So you can just touch the heels. You can hold the ankles if you like, but for me, I feel the heels are a bit too close in that position. So I like to be able to just graze the heels with the thumbs. Palms are down on the floor for support. Pressing into the hands and heels, we're going to inhale, lift the hips up. Interlace the fingers behind the back, rock up on the shoulders, and hold and breathe for 5. Keep pressing into the heels, keep lifting up through the hips. And deep inhalation. Release the hands and exhale, lower down the upper back, the middle back, and the lower back. Slowly coming down. You can walk the feet out to the edges of the mat and allow the knees to drop into each other. And relax into it. Eyes closed, attention inside. Feel the energy stirring within you. We have 2 more back bends, and then we will take a brief Savasana to allow this energy to settle before we counter. If it's in your practice, we're going to practice Chakrasana, the wheel pose. Otherwise, you can do the bridge pose that we just did. So if wheel is in your practice, we bring the feet to the same position as in bridge. And we bring the hands over the top of the head with the fingers pointed towards the toes. From here, carefully and gently, we're going to inhale, lifting the hips up. And we're going to exhale, pressing into the hands, pushing up into the position. 5 deep breaths. Wherever you are, keep breathing, slowing down, pressing up with the hips. Deep inhalation. And very slowly exhale, lowering down the shoulders. Upper back, middle back, and lower back. Feet to the outer edges of the mat, knees pointing in, eyes closed, attention inside. Take advantage of this moment. Probably the heart is beating. Relax into it. If you need at this point, you can go directly to Shavasana. We're only doing wheel pose one more time. If you want to join for the wheel, let's get ready. Feet into position. Hands over the head. Inhale, lifting the hips. Exhale, pressing into the hands, coming into the full pose. 5 deep breaths. And deep inhalation. Slowly exhaling, lowering the shoulders, upper back, middle back, lower back. We'll make our way all the way down into Shavasana. And take this moment to completely relax. Witness the energy that's moving within you. Expressing gratitude for this beautiful life force. Soften the body, soften the breath. Allow this energy to flow wherever it needs for healing, revitalization, and expansion of your inner capacities. Taking time now to consciously relax the spine, directing your breath down into the hips, the sacrum. With a long exhalation, relax the sacrum, relax the tailbone, relax the hips. Moving your awareness up the spine a little bit to the lower back. Breathe deeply into the lower back. And as you exhale, visualize it softening and relaxing. Again, to the lower back, breathe deep. And with a long exhalation, soften and relax. Moving your awareness up to the middle back, breathing deep into the middle back. And with a long exhalation, softening the middle back. Again, inhale. And with a long exhalation, softening the middle back. Now the upper back, breathing to the upper back. And with a long exhalation, softening the upper back. One more deep breath like that. Beautiful. We're very gently going to begin to counter now. If you need more time, you can always pause and come to counter when you're ready. We're going to start just by bringing the feet to the floor, about shoulder distance apart, a little bit wide. And from here, just ever so slightly rock the pelvis forward so the lower back touches the floor. And relax. The slightest thrusting forward of the hips, elongating the lower back. And relax. One more time. Feel that nice release along the lower back. And relax. As you can see, we really want to take time releasing the spine after this deep back bending session. Now, keeping the legs wide, we're going to lift the feet, grab the knees, and just gently pull them in towards the armpits. Again, slowly lengthening the lower back. And release. We're going to repeat that again, pulling the knees in towards the armpits. And relax. Beautiful. Bring the knees together and we're going to pull them in towards the chest. And relax. One more time, knees in towards the chest. And relax. This time we're going to lift the nose towards the knees, coming into the full Pavanamuktasana. Give ourselves a hug. Feel the lengthening of the spine. Hold and breathe a few deep breaths. And relax. Lower the feet to the mat. You're doing amazing. We're just going to do a few more poses to counter and move the energy a little bit. And then we'll move on to our pranayama section. I remind you, if at any point you want to jump right to Savasana because it feels right, trust yourself. It's your beautiful energy, it's your beautiful body, it's your beautiful practice. Gently, slowly, we're going to make our way up to sitting. Extending the legs forward. And we're going to do a very passive Paschimottanasana. So move the flesh away from the sits bones. Sitting nice and tall. When I say passive, I mean relax the feet. Everything's relaxed. We're going to inhale the arms up. And we're going to exhale, just falling forward. There's no effort here. Being very aware of the spine releasing. The only effort here is gravity. All you are doing is releasing. Drop the chin to the chest. And fully surrender into this pose for 5 deep breaths. Beautiful. Slowly releasing. We're going to inhale out of the pose. And relax on the hands. Relax. Beautiful. We're going to do Janya Shirsasana now over the left leg. So bend the right knee. Drop the thigh out to the side. Heel is close to the perineum. Foot is pressed against the left thigh. We go a little more active in our asana now. So we flex the foot. We sit nice and tall. We inhale up. And we exhale, diving forward, reaching wherever's comfortable for us. And as you inhale, visualize inhaling through the heel, up the back of the leg, elongating the spine. And as you exhale, finding a little more space to go into the pose. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to go just a bit deeper. 3 more breaths like that. Beautiful. Slowly releasing the pose. Coming up to sitting, resting on the hands. Extend the right leg. Pause. Soften. Relax. Feel how open your energy is right now. Take care. This is a true act of self-love. We'll switch sides now. Janyashasana on the other side. Bending the left knee, dropping it out to the side, squaring the chest over the right leg, flex the foot, inhale the arms up, and exhale, diving forward, reaching forward to wherever's comfortable. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, moving into that space. With each breath, creating centimeters, millimeters, 64ths of an inch. And slowly releasing. Hands on the mat, release the leg. Relax into the moment. Beautiful. Next, we're going to do Ardha Matsyendrasana, the seated spinal twist. We'll start by bending the right leg and cross it over the left. You can stay in this variation if you like, or if you want to do the full pose, we shift the weight to the left. We bring the left heel by the right bum. Seated on both sits bones nice and tall. We inhale the left arm up. And we exhale, twisting to the right, hugging the right knee. Place the right hand at the back, keep the spine nice and long, and turn all the way to the right. There's other variations. If they're in your practice, you can take them. But I recommend a relaxed one after what we've done today. 5 deep breaths. With each inhalation, lengthen up through the crown, creating space, and with each exhalation, twisting, moving into that space. To release the pose, inhale the head to the front first. And exhale to release the torso. Untwist the legs, rest on the hands, pause. Nothing but you in this present moment. Internalized, calm and aware. And gently coming back. Ardha Matsyendrasana to the other side, bending the left knee, crossing it over the right, staying in this position or bringing the right heel by the left hip. Hold the knee, sit nice and tall. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, twist to the left. Hug the knee, place the left hand on the floor for support, coming as far as is comfortable. Inhaling to lengthen the spine, exhaling to move into it. Gently inhale the head to the front. Exhale to release the torso. Release the legs, rest on the hands. We have one more seated pose. We're going to do Paschimottanasana, the seated forward fold, in a more active way this time. So again, moving the flesh back from the sits bones, sitting nice and tall, feet are flexed. Inhale up. Exhale, diving forward, placing the hands wherever's comfortable. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to soften into it. And gently releasing, resting on the hands, eyes closed, attention inside. Feeling the effect on your body, your energy, your mind. Deep state of balance within the nervous system, causing a state of presence. Beautiful, everyone. We've got 3 more poses, and then we'll take a Savasana before the Pranayama and meditation section. Remind you, everything is optional. We're going to do the shoulder stand, Halasana, and Matsyasana, the fish pose, all in sequence. So, boop, boop, boop. Let's get ready. For me, it's a little bit awkward because I'm limited in space here. So you will come down to lying on your mat. I will come with my feet flat on the floor just so I have space to move into Halasana after. With the hands down by the hips, we're going to inhale, lifting the legs up. Pressing into the hands, rolling the hips up. Bring the hands to the lower back. Walking your hands up, coming up into the shoulder stand. Legs are straight, relaxed. Close the eyes. 5 deep breaths. Beautiful. From here, gently lowering the feet over the head, coming into the plow pose. You can keep your hands at the low back, or you can interlace the fingers. And 5 deep breaths. Beautiful. Preparing to release the pose. We bring the hands to the mat for support. Inhale, lifting the legs up. And exhale, lowering the legs to the floor. Coming down to lying flat. We will counter now with the fish pose. Pressing into the elbows, lift the chest, drop the head back, crown of the head to the floor. 5 breaths. And to release the pose, press the elbows into the mat, carefully lift the chest, release the chin, and come down to Savasana. Take this time to allow everything to soften and relax. Keeping the attention internalized. Witness the energy moving. Soften the body. Soften the mind. Allow the energy to flow wherever it's needed. Gently coming back to your body. Start to wiggle the toes and fingers. Gently rotating the wrists and ankles. Dropping the head from side to side to release the neck. When you're ready, take a deep inhalation. Reach the arms overhead. Big stretch. Hugging the knees into the chest to release the lower back. Rocking side to side to massage the spine. You can draw some circles with the knees. Some circles the other direction. And slowly, gently, in your own time, roll your way onto one side and make your way up to a comfortable seated position. We're going to perform a series of pranayama now. We will start with 3 rounds of the breath of fire, each for 1 minute, followed by a 1 minute breath retention. So we will do the breath of fire, then we will inhale. We will hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha, and visualize energy coming from the base of the spine, up the spine, over the top of the head, to the middle of the forehead. We'll try to hold for 1 minute, and then we will relax. Of course, if you can't hold for 1 minute, you release the breath whenever is comfortable for you. You never force with pranayama. Let's begin. Sitting nice and tall, relaxing into the pose. Come back to the intention you set at the beginning of the class. Take a deep inhalation. A relaxing exhalation. And begin the breath of fire. Deep inhalation. Hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha, and visualize the energy going up the spine. As you hold your breath and focus on the energy rising, consciously relax the body. Release any tension in the hips, the legs, the chest and shoulders. Relax the face. Allow your entire body to be relaxed, only holding Mula Bandha and focusing on the upward movement of energy. And release. Return to normal breathing. Sitting with the eyes closed, attention turned inside. Feeling the expansion and purification of energy throughout your being. And gently coming back, we're going to do that again. 1 round of breath of fire followed by 1 minute retention. Sitting nice and tall, deep inhalation. Relaxing exhalation. And begin the breath of fire. Deep inhalation. Hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha, energy rising up the spine. And release. Turn to normal breathing. Attention inside. Witness. And gently coming back, we'll prepare for 1 final round of breath of fire. Sitting nice and tall, deep inhalation, relaxing exhalation, and begin the breath of fire. Deep inhalation. Hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha. And release. Eyes closed, attention inside. Become aware of awareness itself. Gently coming back. We will now perform one round of Kapalabhati, the forceful exhalations through the nose for 2 minutes, followed by a breath retention for as long as is comfortable with you. Okay, so just exhaling through the nose, slower than breath of fire. Sitting nice and tall, deep inhalation, relaxing exhalation, and begin Kapalabhati forced exhalations. Deep inhalation. Hold the breath, Mula Bandha. Eyes closed, attention turned inside. Witness what's moving within you. And gently coming back. We have one more pranayama. We will perform Anulom Vilom, the alternate nostril breathing, for 5 minutes. And then we will go directly into a meditation. The pattern we will use today is inhaling for 4, holding the breath for 16, exhaling for 8, and holding the breath out for 8. If you need to adjust the pattern for you, feel free to do so. We'll begin with one ventilation breath. Exhale. Block the right nostril and begin. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Outright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In right. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In left. And continue. Hold. As you hold the breath, you can apply the bandhas if you know them. Squeezing Mula Bandha, Jalanhara Bandha. And exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. Again, as you hold empty, you can apply the bandhas. In right. 2, 3, 4. Hold. You're doing great. Stay relaxed. Focusing on the energy in the middle of the forehead. Ajna Chakra. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And hold. Continue on your own breath, your own count. In. This is the final round. Prepare to finish after the next exhalation through the left nostril. Deep inhalation through both nostrils. And release. Sitting with the eyes closed, attention turned inside. Feeling the balancing and harmonizing between the right and left sides. Between the active and relaxing aspects of the nervous system. A deep state of presence. We will go directly into our meditation now. Sitting with the eyes closed. Begin to follow the natural flow of the breath. Feel the breath coming in through the nose. Feel the breath flowing out through the nose. Witness the sensations of the breath at the tip of the nose. Let that sensation be your single point of focus. If at any point the mind wanders, gently bring it back to the sensations of the breath at the tip of the nose. If at any point the mind starts to wander, gently note to yourself, I am thinking. I'm coming back to the breath. Thank you so much for your time, your effort, and your energy. Hope you have a beautiful day. I send you my love, my blessings. Namaste.